Welcome to Thez Nutz Garage, and today we're at maybe a future shop. Alrighty, so like I said in the intro, maybe we're at our future site for our new Thez Nutz Garage shop. I don't think we can rebuild this one, but maybe this is the perfect location for an upcoming shop. So what I'm gonna do is I'll kind of give you a tour of the property real quick. It won't be long, not a lot right here. So let me show you around. All right, so let's give you a little history on what you're looking at right here. Now, this is an old barn that was my wife's grandfather's barn. This is a family farm that's been in the family since 1850, and I do have pictures of this barn around 1853. So yes, it's many, many moons old, and apparently at this point in time, Mother Nature is reclaiming this old barn. Now, back in the day, this farm didn't used to look like this, and it has gotten a little bit grown up, and I plan on in the future kind of cleaning it up a little bit more than what it is. But I think this would be a great site long term, because it is back up off of the road, and it's kind of has to put another shop here would be kind of a good thing for her ancestors, and I consider them mine as well. So if you hear me refer to them as my grandparents, it's because they were like my grandparents. So back here we have a pond, needs to be dug out. We could clear all these trees out back here, dig a new pond, and maybe put some sort of water feature in here. Maybe using an old Ford truck or an old Chevrolet car or something. Put it out in the middle of the pond and maybe make a fountain out of it. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, this used to be a fence row through here. I think there used to be cows out here. I know there used to be goats in where I'm standing at right now. And then the old farmhouse was up here. There used to be a fence that ran across with a gate. So it'd be nice to kind of clear up all this stuff on the right. Get all that cleared up, maybe put a nice fence down through there. Maybe a gate back up here to keep people from coming down in here. And then on this side over here, this was, I believe they used to have hogs in here. You can see an old fence here, an old fence. We have some old, we'll call them porcelain tubs. There's one here, and then there's one over here. So, we clean all this up. And this would be a good place to, clean up and maybe park some cars or things like that. This old oak tree back here, oh, if it could tell some stories, ain't no telling what it's seen. But that would be great to clean out all these trees below it. And that's my plan long term, but right now I'm doing a lot of other stuff out here. We got this limb that comes out. Be a cool place to hang a swing. Stuff like that. This farm is really old. You have old farm equipment out here. I think there's one right in here somewhere. I don't know if you can see it or not. Up there. All that stuff needs to be dug out and put aside so it doesn't get ruined any more than it is. This right here is used to how they would load goats or pigs or whatever into their trucks to take them to town or whatever, to market, as they would call them. That was there. But I'd clean all this up, and that would be a great place to just kind of clean up, maybe concrete so where I could park some cars underneath it, or right here to the side. Now here's the old barn. As you can hear over in the distance, you can hear some chickens. Wouldn't be nice to having a few more chickens out this way. Now in this barn, they used to Papa and his great grandfather and all that, because it's been here for a long time. They used to keep probably, I know they kept goats and cows. I don't know if they ever kept pigs in there or not. But there was a lot of stuff in it. There's a lot of old wood in there that we could do something with, maybe. We got a lot of old metal. It seems like this old metal these days is going for a lot of money. We'll walk in here a little bit, explore. Now, I'm not going to get inside of this barn very much because I don't want it's on the verge of falling in. You can see it kind of looks down this hill, down at the road, and then over here is our house, my mother-in-law's house, and all this field here and the field on the other side of the road. You know, it's a good view to look down. Very soft. Had a lot of rain back here, but here's some more. Like if you had a shop here and you could clean up this is a good view behind your shop to kind of, you know, I have to get up here and bush hog all this stuff, but it is a good view to kind of sit here and just look out. There are a lot of deer and things like that that move through here. I don't know if I can just real quick. Trying to look at these trees to see if there's any, what deer bucks do. They rub the trees, smaller trees during the fall with their antlers in summer and stuff like that. I know they're bedding down in here because you can see some of this grass that's pushed down. I'm just looking, maybe you'll see it, maybe I won't. Just some rubs on some trees. But they do move down through here because you can see where my fingers are at. There's a little bit of a trail. You saw this old hook there on that fence post. Yeah, pretty good little size thicket down here. You know, you can come in here and bush hog all this, and I got plenty of room just to, you know, maybe store some old vehicles out of the way that I'm working on, or just for parts, or just, you know, keep it cleaned up, because this right here is an old fence row. All right, well, let me see if I can find a rub instead of just sitting here wasting your time, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm just going to show you this. Up through here is a trail. And I don't know if you can see it as well as me, but it comes through here, and it basically runs right through here. Now, usually as a deer is passing through the woods and all of that stuff, along the trail, you're going to find what they call rubs, and that's where a deer is rubbing his antlers against the tree. Now, like I said, they do this in the fall, and this is the spring, but here's a tree that one has been rubbed in the past. And like I said, they're moving through here. I mean, you can even see a print right there. So, this is an active trail. I don't deer hunt anymore, so to me it's just something to look at. But here's another oak tree. That would be beautiful to have all this cleared out around it, and then be able to sit up there at the back of the shop and look down the hill. You know, look at all this when it's cleaned out. Maybe see some deer pass through here. So let's go back up here and explore this barn. All right, back at the barn. Now, like I said, I do have pictures of this being built. It was built in 1853, I think it was. Now, the way this barn was set up, this over here was I will try to find a picture of it too, maybe stick in here somewhere. But this was kind of a lean-to off the barn. Here was like a corn crib where they would pick the corn and then they would grind it and use it for feed. Let me see if I can get you in here. That thing right there. Right there. Get my finger out of the way. That's how you would put a corn cob in it, and you would turn the handle, and it would basically rip the kernels off of the cob, and you would that's what you would feed the goats and the pigs and stuff like that, cows, stuff like that. And that's what that room was. This was the main hallway of the barn. There's actually this piece right here. That's an old mantle from the original farmhouse. Trying to be careful. It is spring, and little old slippery snakes might be everywhere. But that's basically the main hallway. And then here were the stables on this side, where they kept the goats and the cows, things like that. Never too many horses on the farm. I could tell you a story about the reason why there's not any horses, or never were really any horses on the farm. Like I said, this farm has been in this family for many years. I'm walking through some sticker briars. It's sad to see it go, fall down like this, but there's still a lot of parts that we could salvage from this and use as decoration pieces in a house, maybe in the shop. You know, you still have a lot of, you know, what they call barn wood all over it. You could take that and try to clean it up. There were some big beams over there. I seen you could take those and clean them up, plane them down, and you know, use them for decoration. So that's basically a tour of the barn and the surrounding area here. And maybe with your help and the help of viewers and subscribers and things like that, maybe one day we'll get enough subscribers to the channel that we could actually use some of that YouTube money to build a big shop right here, and that would be great, and I'd appreciate everybody's help. So if you haven't subscribed, like the channel, I'd ask that you please do so now. There's that old pond. I think that would look so cool with an old vehicle, have all that dug back out, an old vehicle in it, and you know, a fountain coming up out of it. You know, that'd be like a pretty neat to see. So, well, I think that's going to be about it. So let's wrap this up. All right, so I know it was a little short video of me wandering around, checking out the barn and looking at some deer tracks and rubs and all that kind of stuff. But the reason why I showed you this is because maybe with your help, we can turn this back into a shop for Thez Nutz Garage. And that way this would be the official headquarters of Thez Nutz Garage. Now, if you want to help out, give this video a like, big thumbs up. That's all you got to do. Also, subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, that helps YouTube recognize more people are coming to the channel. They promote the videos or put them out there, more people watch, and it continues to grow. Also, comment down below what kind of stuff would you put in your shop if you had the ability to just build a shop the way you wanted it. What are the things you would want in there? You know, you've seen how, like on the side over here, I've got all this old fencing. Maybe it'd just be cool to clean all that out and put up a new fence and put some more goats in there. It'd be kind of cool to have some goats over here and a pond over there and maybe some chickens over there. You know, who knows? So if you've seen something where you'd say, man, you know, I'd do this, or maybe something with that water feature out there, you'd say, oh, I'd do this because that'd be cool. Put it in the comments. I'd just kind of like to know what your thoughts are on it. Now, also, share this video. When you share it, more people watch it, channel grows, we make more money, we can do bigger and better things. So, with that being said, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, that's going to be all the video I have today. So, y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video.